Hello all, welcome to Gurukul CAT 100 series, a series designed to take you from your study room to your corporate boardroom. I am Deepak and this is Daily Quant with Deepak. Hi all, welcome back to day 73 of 100 days to CAT Quant series. In this video, we'll be discussing 5 questions from quantitative aptitude. So whenever a question is displayed on the screen, pause the video, try solving that question. Once you're done solving, you can resume the video. If you find this video helpful, like the video, share this video with your friends who are preparing for CAT, and most importantly, for more videos of this kind, subscribe to this channel. In case if you want to attempt these 5 questions in the form of a test, you can sign up in our portal, thegurukul.org.in. The link is provided in the description below. So once you sign up, you'll get access to a course called 100 Days Race to CAT, in which there will be 3 sections: Quant, LRDA, and VRC. We will be uploading 100 tests in each section. So if you're a serious CAT aspirant, you cannot afford missing these tests. And these tests are absolutely for free. And without any further delay, let's get started with the first question. Shyam went from Delhi to Shimla via Chandigarh by car. The distance from Delhi to Chandigarh is 3 by 4 or 3 by 4 times the distance from Chandigarh to Shimla. The average speed from Delhi to Chandigarh was half of that from Chandigarh to Shimla. If the average speed of the entire journey was 49 kilometers per hour, what was the average speed from Chandigarh to Shimla? So Shyam was traveling from Delhi to Shimla via Chandigarh. The distance from Delhi to Chandigarh is 3/4 times the distance of Chandigarh to Shimla. So if I consider this distance to be 4x, this distance would be 3x, right? The average speed from Delhi to Chandigarh was half that of that from Chandigarh to Shimla. So if I consider the speed between Chandigarh and Shimla to be 2y, the speed from Delhi to Chandigarh would be y, right? Now if the average speed of the entire journey, now how do we get average speed of the entire journey? Total distance by total time. If that was 49 kilometers per hour, what was the average speed from Chandigarh to Shimla? So Chandigarh to Shimla, we should be finding the value of 2y, right? Now what is the total distance? 3x plus 4x, 7x by total time would be time taken to travel this stretch plus time taken to travel this stretch. Now 3x distance was covered at y kilometers per hour. So the time taken would be 3x by y plus 4x by 2y. So which is nothing but 2x by y. So we have 3x plus 2x, 5x by y. So 7x by 5x by y. So I can take y to numerator. So these two will get cancelled. And this average speed was given to be 49 kilometers per hour. So this is 49. So 7 7s 49, or this implies y is equal to 7 into 5, 35. Right. So the speed from Chandigarh to Shimla should be double of that, 2y. So 2 into 35 kilometers per hour. So 70 kilometers per hour should be the answer for this question. So none of these should be the answer. Now coming to the second question. A man leaves his home and walks at a speed of 12 kilometers per hour. Okay. Reaching the railway station 10 minutes after the train has departed. So let me consider the time taken by that person, usual time when he travels at his usual speed, to be t, right? So he is reaching railway station 10 minutes after the train had departed. So he would be taking t plus 10 by 60 hours, because 10 is in minutes, right? So t plus 1 by 6 hours. And if he had walked at a speed of 15 kilometers per hour, then he would have reached the station 10 minutes before the train's departure. So the time that he would be taking will be t minus 10 by 60. Now the distance from his home to railway station is, now in both these scenarios he was traveling the same distance, right? So distance is speed into time. So these two, they have to be equal. So 12 into t plus 1 by 6 should be equal to 15 into t minus 1 by 6, right? So this is 3 fours, 3 5s. 4t plus 4 by 6 is equal to 5t minus 5 by 6. Now bringing minus 5 by 6 to left hand side. So we have 9 by 6 is equal to 5t minus 4t. T. Right. So we have the value of t as 9 by 6. Now which is equal to 3 by 2. Now what was asked? The distance. So you can substitute the value of t in any of these two. Right. So let me substitute here. So 15 into 3 by 2 minus 1 by 6. So 15 into LCM is 6. Right. Now 3 into 3, 9. 9 minus 1, 8. Right. So 3 twos, 3 fives, 2 fours. So 20 kilometers should be the answer to this question. Now coming to the third question, suppose C1, C2, C3, C4 and C5 are 5 companies. The profits made by C1, C2 and C3 are in the ratio 9 is to 10 is to 8, while the profits made by C2, C4 and C5 are in the ratio 18 is to 19 is to 20. If C5 has made a profit of rupees 19 crore more than C1, then the total profit made by all the 5 companies is. So we have C1, C2, C3, C4, C5. Right. The profits made by C1, C2, C3 are in the ratio 9 is to 10 is to 8. And the profits made by C2, C4 and C5 are in the ratio 18 is to, okay, 19 is to 20. Right. To just apply shortcut here, what I'll do is, so I'll be shifting C3 here and C2 here so that we'll be having two continuous ratios. Right. So let me write C3 here and C2 here. So C1 is to C2 10, C3 8, and this should be 18. Right, just I have interchange C3 and C2 so that we'll be having 3 terms here and 3 terms here. Now to find C1 is to C3 is to C2 is to C4 is to C5, all you need to do is you need to fill these two places by the number adjacent to that. So 10 and 10, and here you need to fill these places by number 18. Right. So the ratio would be product of these two, 9 into 18. This is 8 into 18. This is 10 into 18. This is 10 into 19. And last one, 10 into 20. Right. Now I can cancel this by 2. 2 nines, 2 nines, 2 nines, 2 fives, 2 tens. So this is 100. 5 into 19, this is 95, this is 90, 8 into 9, 72, and this is 81. So the ratio of all these 5 companies would be 81 is to 72 is to 90 is to 95 is to 100. Now it is given that C5 has made a profit of 19 crores more than C1, right? Now what's the difference? 19, right? So 19 parts is equal to 19 crores. So what is the value of each part? 1 crore, right? So that means the profit of company 1 is 81 crores, company 2 72 crores, company 3 90 crores, company 4 95 crores, and company 5 100 crores, right? So what was asked? Then the total profit made by all the 5 companies, 81 plus 72, 153, 153 plus 90, 243, 243 plus 100, 343, 343 plus 95, 8, 13, 438 crores. Hence option A should be the answer to this question. Now coming to the fourth question, the area of the closed region bounded by equation mod x plus mod y is equal to 2 in the two-dimensional plane is. Now, if we have mod x plus mod y is equal to 2, all you need to do is you need to plot those respective values for x and y, right? Now when y is equal to 0, x can be either 2 or minus 2. And when x is equal to 0, y can be either 2 or minus 2. Right, and the highest degree of the variables in this equation is 1, so that has to be a straight line. So all you need to do is you need to join these points using straight lines. So this is how the graph of mod x plus mod y is equal to 2 look like. Now what was asked? We are asked to find the area bounded by this. So this is 2 units, this is 2 units, 90 degrees. So area of this triangle will be half into 2 into 2, which is nothing but 2 square units. Now how many such triangles do we have? We have 4 such triangles. So the area of the region bounded should be 8 square units. Now coming to the last question, let ABC be a right angle isosceles triangle with hypotenuse BC. Let BQC be a semicircle away from A with diameter BC. Let BPC be an arc of a circle centered at A and lying between BC and BQC. If AB has length 6 centimeters, then the area in square centimeters of the region enclosed by BPC and BQC is. Now first let's understand what's given in the question. So we have an isosceles right angle triangle, BC being the hypotenuse. So right angle at A. So BQC be a semicircle away from A with diameter BC. Right. So we have a semicircle. Right. Let BPC be an arc of a circle centered at A, lying between BC and BQC. Right. So we have something like this with A being the center. Now since this is an isosceles triangle, these two sides are equal and the arc will look like this. Right. Now if AB has length 6 centimeters, if this is 6 centimeters, this will also be 6 centimeters in square centimeter. The region enclosed by BPC and BQC is. Now we need to find area of this region. First I want you guys to think how can we find the area of this region. Now we can find area of the semicircle BQC, right? Because given with these two sides, the length of hypotenuse will be 6 root 2, right? Radius is 3 root 2. So the area will be pi into 3 root 2 whole square, which is nothing but 18 pi. Now what is 18 pi? Area of the circle. Right, but this is a semicircle, so by 2, that would be 9 pi. So area of this semicircle BQC is 9 pi. Now to get this area from the area of the semicircle BQC, we need to subtract the area of this part. Now how can we find area of this part? Now this is nothing but sector of a circle or quadrant of a circle. Right. Now from this quadrant, if we can subtract the area of this triangle, it leaves with nothing but area of this part. Right. Now what is the area of this sector? Pi by 4 into, what is the radius? 6 square. Now which is nothing but 36 pi by 4, 9 pi. Right. So 9 pi is the area of the sector. Now we do not want area of the sector. From the area of sector, we need to subtract the area of the triangle. Now area of this right angle triangle will be minus half into product of perpendicular side, 6 into 6, 3. Right. So area of this part is 9 pi minus 18. And area of the semicircle is 9 pi. So we have to subtract this part from the area of semicircle. So 9 pi minus 9 pi minus 18. So 9 pi minus 9 pi plus 18. Now these two will get cancelled and area of the region enclosed between BPC and BQC, that has to be 18 square units.
Hope you enjoyed learning from today's session.
This series is designed to help you with your CAT preparation and practice daily. We are with you in this journey.
To watch the next video, click here. And to watch Gurukul's CAT 100 series, study room to boardroom, the entire playlist, click here.
If you learned from today's session, like, share, and subscribe.